Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Just in case you're wondering how a zip fly looks like, these are pictures of zip fly. So in this tutorial I'll be taking you through the process. Hi guys, in today's video you'll be learning how to attach a fly zip to your trouser in a very easy way. So the first thing I did was to fold my fabric into two, and it is 2 inches wide and it's 8.5 inches long. So I went ahead to weave or overlock the side so it doesn't fray out. Now here is the zip. The zip, my own zip is about 9 inches long. It's the smallest type of zip. Now you go ahead and turn your zip upside down. The lower part of your zip should be facing the up, like you see how I turned my own zip upside down. Now we're going to start stitching from the lower part of the zip. You stitch all the way to the up. Just take a look at what I'm doing and you will get it right. Look at the way I did mine. Now before we dive into that, you make sure you use your pins to pin it down just to hold it and put it in place. Now we'll run a stitch from the lower part all the way to the upper part. Please guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Now let's start stitching. Now to stitch the zipper down, you have to sew along the tip of the zipper, just sew along the tip. Okay, you don't have to sew very close to the zipper teeth. I hope you guys understand. So guys, after stitching down, this is what it should look like. Now we are going to bring the second zip fly, that's this one right here. Now you are going to place it on top this one that you've made. Now you have to make sure that the part that you weaved for your fabric would come out a little like this. Will come out a little on that side that we ran a stitch earlier. Will come out a little like 0.2 inches. Now if you take note, you will find out that that one is coming out by 0.2 inch alone. Now you see that side there where we've not sewn. You are going to now run a stitch on it all the way down. Make sure you place it the right way. So you are using the other zip fly fabric to sew on the other part of your zip. I hope you guys understand. Just take a look at what I'm doing and you get it right. Just make a stitch all the way from the upper part all the way down. Now once that is done, this is how it will look. Can you see it? Look at that stitch that we made. This is how it looks. And when you open it, when you turn it back, this is how it will look. At that 0.2. When you open it, this is how it will look. It's looking very, very fine and perfect, right? If you watched to this point, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Now if I open it up, it will look like this. Now we'll go ahead and attach it to our trouser. As you can see, this is my trouser and this is the crotch area of my trouser for the front trouser. Now from the upper part, I just came down, I measured 7 inches and I notched that area. That is where we are going to end the zipper fly. Okay, now we're going to open it and take one part of this trouser. Now I am holding the right leg of the trouser. Don't forget the right leg. Now look at that zipper, that first one that we stitched. That first one that we stitch here, you are going to turn it, face it on your trouser, right side facing right side, and you will stitch it all the way down to that 7 inches that we notched. But firstly, I opened up the zip so that it can be easy for me to sew. Now I'm going to start from the up like this and I will start stitching it all the way down. Make sure you align it properly, sew it all the way down. When you get to that notch, that area that we notched, that 7 inches, you're going to chalk it out so you see it very well, and then you continue sewing. And once you get to that area that you notch, you are going to make a proper stitch there so it doesn't lose. Now once that is done, I turned it to the right side and this is how it look. But now we have to go back and notch that area again, that part that we ended our stitch. Just give it a small notch. Now you turn it to the right side and you will start making another stitch on top that area just so it can look neat. Make another stitch on top. It's a very tiny stitch. And once you are done with that, this is how it should look. Can you see how mine is looking neat? Now we'll head over to the left part of our trouser. Now look at it. You are going to take the left part of your trouser, face the crotch, the right side of your fabric, face it on top this other fly, this other zip fly, and you sew it from the upper part with about 0.2 inches all the way down to the notch that we made. Don't let it be up to a ½ inch. Okay, don't let your seam allowance be up to ½ inch. And once you are done with that, you are going to give that area a small notch. Once you turn it to the right side, this is how it should look. Now we are going to take the seam allowance, move it to the zipper fly area, and then we are going to run a stitch all the way down. And once you're done with that, this is how it should look. Can you see how mine is looking so neat? Now go ahead and do yours like that. Now we're going to move that area, just move it onto the other part, move it like this, and you can see that that area is already having the zipper fly shape. Now you're going to turn it to the wrong side because we have to secure that crotch area. Now look at what I'm doing there. You can see the little allowance that we have there. Now you're going to stitch that part closed, that crotch area, just stitch it closed. Now once you're done with that, you have it looking like this. The next thing we're going to do is to create the main zipper fly design, okay, on it. Now take a close look at what I'm doing. Raise that part up like this, then you move the other one away so that you don't stitch on top down, because if you stitch on it, you'll not be able to open your zip. So now move that one away, then you're going to take it underneath your machine and you sew about 1.5 inches wide. Okay, measure about 1.5 inches or 1.2. 1.5 is better. Then you're going to start from that point and you sew all the way down. When you're getting to the end of that your zipper there, you just make a curve. First of all, you're going to use your chalk to curve out the line. Now you can see the other parts. You see the way I moved it out so I don't sew on it, and then just follow the lines and sew on it to create the curve. Now after that, you're going to turn it to the wrong side, move the other zipper fly on top the other one. Just look at what I'm doing, then make a little stitch there. Now guys, once you're done with that, you have your zipper fly looking perfect. Next you're going to do is to sew the side of your trouser, attach your band, and you are good to go. So if you watched till this point, I want to say a very big thank you to you. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, click on the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new tutorial. Thanks for watching. Bye.